taking on the Baltimore Royals.
Playing for the swing on that second ball that just missed his bat.
This time, we'll pick the gap. We'll Chandrapal, maybe just a fractionally too full from Alam, and it'll end up 4 runs.
You'll take that in the first.
Threw it away, but very explosive is Raja. Helped off the pads. It'll beat the fielder inside the ring, and it'll beat the fielder out in the deep as well. So first ball, first boundary for Isaiah Raja. Yeah, when he played for Punjab, now here in minor league. Brilliant. Dajnaran Chandrapal has picked up Lumba, and he's taken him all the way down the ground for 6.
And that's a lost ball. That bounced right into the ravine back there. That one's not.
Well, there you go. He obliges this time. It's Isaiah Raja who skipped down the track, and he sent a huge 6 to where the VIP tent used to be.
Yeah, right over there to our friend Joggins.
In that first over. In the air, goes away from the fielder, and it'll run all the way to the boundary. Maybe not the most convincing stroke from Raja, but safe against the Texas Super Kings. Calls for 2. Gonna have to test the arm of Obis Pinar. Looks good and is given. Obis Pinar on the deep. Fired it in quick. Gale vastly experienced. As he gets one through the covers. Well, there you go. Open his account straight away with the flowing drive. Picks up 4 runs.
Well played. Way to get yourself into the innings. Maybe a little bit too late.
Cleaned him up. The zings didn't light up, but he's gone straight through, trying to make some room, and just opened up his stumps. And Sarbjit Ladda, he's done the trying to access fine leg. There's a deep fielder out there. Short, wide, punished. It'll run towards the boundary for 4. Welcome to minor league cricket.
Yeah, the Lions will wanna keep this batter
up. Gotta pitch it up. Full over the top of the infield. It'll be back-to-back boundaries, and nearly went straight to that cover fielder, but not a welcome start for the young man.
Just too full there, and
carved away. It was just getting too full here. It'll end up being 4 runs out in the deep, but this is the over that the Fort Lauderdale Lions needed.
How this ball goes right in the shadows. Watch. Boom.
Hit into the air, cries of catch it, and easily taken out on the rope. A painstaking stay in the middle comes to an end as Kevin Stout, he'll have to go. Ravinder Singh, as this outside edge is racing towards the boundary. A lot of work to be done, and on this quick outfield, just forget about it. It'll end up being 4 runs. Straight up, big cry of catch. And Aryan Batra makes it look very simple. And Sarbjit Ladda's picked up wicket number 3 here in his 4th over, and he's made life so difficult for the Fort Lauderdale Lions.
Once again, another don't envy the position of the umpires.
Hit over cover.
6
hit
runs.
Well enough. Brilliant there from Mario Rampersad. He's used his feet quite well throughout his innings, and this time he'll pick up 6 over his favorite area. Ludda, he just walked over here to get some water as this one's picked up into the onside. We'll give you that update later because that's going to be 4 runs for the Fort Lauderdale Lions.
Good shot there by Siddiqui.
For that shot. Pushes it to fine leg, gets through fine leg as well, and it'll run for 4. This is smart, intensive batting from Siddiqui and the Fort Lauderdale Lions, and they're picking apart Daron Davis.
It's not easy to bat in those situations. Ooh,
massive. That's a meaty boundary. It's 6 over cow corner, and a much needed 1 for Siddiqui and the Lions.
He absolutely ripped that, got every piece of that one. Pretty high.
Over covers. Fielder is there, and he's taking it as well. Well done out there in the deep. Puts the hands up, but a good stay in the middle comes to an end for Mario Rampersad.
And we mentioned how well his innings has gone today. definitely going to be
your type of bowling, what you're getting on the surface, and reacting accordingly. Would have been a terrific take. It's gone over the top. It'll be 4 runs. I think a little bit of glove helped that one get through, but an edgy way to get a boundary, you'll take it nonetheless. That's the beauty of minor league. Hit straight down, missed his length finally, and makes him pay. Pestano picks up 4 runs.
we talked about.
So, I don't know. How do you
Edged and gone. Buttar picks up his wicket here in the form of Pestano, and the Fort Lauderdale line.
Southwest Plains.
Knocked him over. Brilliant, brilliant stuff there. You see the ball fly to the boundary. And that man there, Buttar, he's done his job. He's been cameo from Raja. Wicket started to go, but
He's a great debut for this team.
yeah, just has to be careful to avoid that fly slip. Can't bowl there. Can't bowl there. That's far too easy. That's where he likes it. Let the ball swing. Make it do something. If you get straight and short to Pinar, it's going to be 4 all day long. Effort ball. Far too easy for Obis Pinar. That'll be another boundary. Yes, it will. Won't be able to stop that one. The fielder there. Again, so expect the lefties to be batting all day long. Easy pickings for Obis Pinar. It was short, it was wide, and it will run away to the boundary for 4.
There was a shout of catch it.
Walk their way to 149. Big wide, it'll race towards the boundary and end up being 4 runs. He was trying to spot the movement from Ahad Malik and trying to follow him. Instead, all he could do was
What matters.
cries of catch it and taken, brilliantly done in the end. He leaped a highway up into the air, and you know what? Sometimes it is your day. Kevin Stout, take a bow.
Excellent grab there by Stout. How many times do we have to rave about him? As I said before, he's always going to find a way to make a difference in the game. And
Particular about what's in their peripheral. This one's, I think, came off a little bit of bat. The swing, though, there and present. But Lumbo will get off the mark straight away. Looks like he'll pick up 4 runs of his own.
a couple of
4 leg buys, Nate. That's interesting there. So I thought maybe close, but full and straight again. But the length and the line is off. It's just far too straight with that swinging ball, and that's 4 runs to any batter. Ravindra Prasad. That's brilliantly played from Obis Pinar. Just the simplest back foot punch. We talk about the power game. This is timing, class, and picking gaps. Really clinical. Picked up and put away. Obis Pinar rocking on to the back foot and hitting Prasad for 6.
Boy, he loves going onto that back foot, doesn't he? But I tell you what, if you do...
So if he operates in those areas again, we'll be fruitful. Punched. Oh, that's elegant. That is so elegant from Sherrod Lumba. Again, it just helped over the top. Didn't look to overhit it. Made use of this final over of the power play with the timing.
See if he can be key to defending it.
That'll be wide, and he'll beat Ram Prasad. Not much does.
Oof.
And to add insult to injury, it'll race all the way to the boundary. Can't afford that if you're the Fort Lauderdale Lions.
We've seen a few extras so far in this inning.
Stayed low, given out. He's moved a long way across. I think the line of impact is your only question. But how about this? Kevin Stout on his second legal delivery of that. Interesting to see how it changes his approach. Short. I think might have just got a hand to it, Dudgeon Ryan, but it won't matter. It'll race towards the boundary for 4. Obis Pinar, that's where he likes it. Can't give it there. He'll pick up 4 runs. And they'll pick up a 50. A brilliant 50, a well-deserved one, and his first of the season.
He's got a round of applause going around the ground.
Follow. Soft hands, chance of a run out somewhere. Hits nobody but the funny bone of Ronak Sharma. That was fired in, and the Royals cannot afford any more injuries. We're gonna hope it's just a stinger, but that was
From both of them.
one stage short. Cries of catch it, but it'll go all the way. Obis Pinar, when he's on the back foot, it's almost too easy for him. 6 more.
That hit the...
The classic Obis Pinar jumps outside and races towards the boundary. That's vintage. We showed you that video earlier. It's almost a carbon copy.
That's exactly what he likes to do. He loves to create space to open.
In the air, cries of catch it. No one will. It'll sail into the crowd or hit the concrete, like Nate Hayes has said earlier, and it'll be 6 runs. Ronak Sharma, he's getting the party going.
Yeah.
Against them and company, so
Forward.
this one helped behind square. Missed the line, Pastano, and is going to pay for that one. It'll be 4 runs, and you can see who's padded up there. I believe that is Jessica and Buta.
That with Washington when they lose more than a couple wickets.
Straight down the ground. It should just be 1. Now, no, it's going to get all the way to the boundary for 4. Unable to get there was the fielder at long on. This is poor from the Fort Lauderdale Lions. Really, it was hit.
Well, let's not count our eggs.
Straight back and bigger than the rest. Obis Pinar. That's into the trees, and it's made 2 runs needed.
And here we go. Here comes the box again. 2 runs to go. You got to get another ball out because Obis smashed that.
He moved past the 80s. And they'll get 1. They're going to push hard for 2. Has to beat the throw. And they'll get there in the end. Ronak Sharma does well. Obis Pinar take a bow. He's finished this game off for the Baltimore Royals in quite convincing style. As the Fort Lauderdale Lions winning the toss again, couldn't get it done. And credit to that man, Obis Pinar.
Winning by 8 wickets there. It wasn't ever really in question once they got through a couple of tough spots. Not even that many tough spots. They actually managed to fend off any good bowling for at least 4, 5, 6 runs and over.
Lions, I don't think they bowled too poor. Absolutely. And talk
The 2024 Minor League Cricket Championship presented by Yash Technology.